my name is VX. Today is a very special day because it's my first real video, besides my music tracks, and speaking of which, my album is finally out. It's been a very long time coming, and I'm very proud of calling it my first real try at an album. So I wanted to talk about a few things regarding the album, like when I started it, some of the struggles I faced during the album, what kind of sound I was going for, and what are my next steps and goals moving forward for music and the channel as a whole. So first off, this album has been in the works for many, many years. All these tracks started off as small ideas and loops, and until about last year, I started really flushing them out within Ableton Live, turning these short 4, 8, and 16 bar ideas into full-fledged productions. I felt like I was done making short loops, and I wanted to start taking music way more seriously, so that's what really inspired me to finish this album. Second, there were plenty of difficult times and struggles while making the album. So the first half of the album was pretty much done from old tracks that were sitting on my hard drive and my old laptop just waiting to be polished, but the second half basically took me 2 weeks for each track to really flesh them out. 2 weeks for a solidly produced electronic track, at least I don't feel like is a lot of time, but I gave myself these arbitrary deadlines so I could finally get these tracks out. Deadlines really help in forcing you to finally get work done, and that's exactly what I did. Now, granted, I didn't follow that deadline to a T for every track, but I'd say I did a pretty decent job. Now, the downside of having those deadlines is trying to get a track done as fast as possible with high quality, but that doesn't necessarily happen every single time. It didn't. Because of the deadline, sometimes I sacrificed a little bit of my ideas in polishing, which in turn made me very slightly less proud of the track, but I feel that they were adequate enough to put out as a single and on the album. I may revisit the tracks that I didn't feel get enough polish in the future, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But overall, I'm very proud of my work. Third is the sound I was going for. To be honest, I wasn't necessarily going for any particular sound or style for the album. I didn't put much thought into having the album sound very hard and dirty or melodic and spacey. Whatever just came into my mind that I felt fit properly within the album, I just wrote down. I didn't really care. I think that there is a positive and negative side to having an album be kind of all over the place, though. The negative could possibly be that there's no cohesion. The tracks are somewhat all over the place, and that could possibly cause your audible immersion to break. Inversely, the positive could be the fact that the album, at least to my ears, isn't very boring because not all the tracks sound the same, so you don't really have time to tune out. You're surprised with every track, and it makes you wonder exactly what you'll feel listening to the next track. So, again, there's positives and negatives. Lastly, I wanted to take a little bit of time to talk about my future endeavors with this channel and making music as a whole. I'm going to continue making music, of course, but I want to make more casual, sort of sit in the front of the camera kind of stuff. Gear reviews, making different patches, mixing tips and tutorials, music videos, and pretty much anything else that has to do with music. Ideally, of course, I would like to upload every 1st and 16th of the month, and I was doing pretty good with that until my deadlines caught up with me. Some tracks were a few days late, and especially this video. This video was supposed to be uploaded October 1st, but clearly here we are a month later, so we'll just call it a well-deserved little break after finishing the album. I know I'll try to be better with deadlines in the future. So, with all that being said, I'm glad I could sit behind the camera and talk to you, the listener and viewer, to let you in on who I am, a short rundown of the album, and my plans for moving forward with this channel. Thank you for watching and listening. I've been VX, and I hope to see you all very soon.